I would say seasonal. Every season, you should get a scan. You should get a BMI. You should log it in, just like your weight. Let's be functional. Let's think of ourselves as important as our cars, right? So I look at it as you have a little tag up on your windshield that says oil change. So why don't we do this? Why don't we have, and I really challenge everyone listening, and we're here because we need to take care of our community. Our community is probably one of the highest rate of diabetes in the nation, okay, and all of that. So it starts.
Mario.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I don't want to say it, but you have to. There's a big old elephant in the room. But El Paso, our town, was considered the fattest, sweatiest town in the whole United States at one point. That sickened me when I heard it. It was a different town. We are much more advanced. There were very few gyms. Now we're all about fitness. So if we're going to be the leaders out there, and man, I got to tell you, we got some beautiful athletes coming out of El Paso now.
Absolutely.
Okay? We got one of the tops. We can put our athletes against the best, even the most well-bred top schools. So as we compete in those areas, we really want to use the tools that all the other places use in order to assess our athletes, our children, and our high-performance individuals. So it's very important we do that kind of stuff now because we have the technology, and no longer is El Paso going to be the fattest, sweatiest town of the United States. That's unforgivable. You definitely agree with that.
Yeah. So just bringing that, and the vision that I would like to share is that the measurement, the simplicity of just getting your weight and your height is now complemented with a BMI that you understand. You have some goals. It's 2020.
Yeah,
it's 2020, baby. You know what 2020 means? That let's do better than last year. Let's be healthier than last year. And let us integrate and have a better understanding and better objective plan for our own health. And with this, I would say this test and the body measurement index is a word and a understanding that needs to be spread throughout families. So the family can talk about that, like, hey, what are we doing? How are we doing? Okay? And then with that, use it accordingly, okay? Accordingly to create positive outcomes, whether it's just to be able to play with your child. If you have children, that's your sport. Your sport is not to sit and watch. Your sport is to participate. Throw the ball, kick the ball, run with your child. Or if your child is really into sports, give him the tools, give her the best tools. They're not that expensive.
No,
they're available. So that way they can get training that is on point and results that are extraordinary.
Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. We have the technology. It's here. This is not the $6 million man kind of world, or this is not outside of our realm. We can give it to our kids. We can show them. Parents become the educators. They are the ones that seek out the coaches. They are the ones that are the nutritionists for the children. They are the ones that are the psychologists. Every aspect of developing a child requires a lot of different aspects. So those parents that have athletes that want to learn more about their bodies, the world of heavy tech research methods are over. Now it's simple. You get on scale, really accurate methods, and you can monitor your body a few times a year, 2, 3, 4 times a year, depending on your type of sport and your level of performance. These are the things we can do, and we need to provide that information so that you have tools in order to gauge. You can't get in a car without looking at a speedometer. Exactly. You don't know how fast you're going. You don't know if you're going too far. You don't know if you're having protein metabolic catabolism, which is breakdown, or if you're anabolic. So these are the tools that help us figure things out. You don't know if certain joints or certain extremities are swollen because of just water, or if it's just protein breakdown. These tools we can actually see inside the body and monitor the improvement or changes. So the world's changed. So now, El Paso, we have the ability to change the way we understand our own physiology, as well as the patient's physiology and our clients' physiologies. So I welcome this technology, and by no means is it limited to anything that we do. This is many providers in the town can do this. Many hospitals have it, but for facility, it's within our practices as well. So we use those things. So I look forward to being able to share this with the patients as well as the town.
Absolutely. I second emotion on that, Alex, and the challenge and the motivation and passion that we're going to have this year in 2020.
Absolutely.
Is to not only motivate and be cheerleaders for functional health
and fitness,
but also to educate and empower the community with the latest technology and knowledge so they can do their best.
Amen, brother. This is awesome, and I look forward to being able to continue. We're going to be coming at you often because we're motivated. We're parents, and we want to be able to touch our El Paso